In the middle of everything that's going on right now, there is actually something that I bet might not be on your radar, but it absolutely should be. The 2020 census is here. It has started, it's beginning, and it's crucially important to participate because you want to be counted. Here to explain to me why it's so important is the mayor of National City, Alejandra Sotelo-Solis, and Nancy Sasaki, the CEO of United Way of San Diego County, both part of the Count Me 2020 initiative. Thank you so much, both of you.
Buenos dias.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Yes, good morning, good morning. Okay, Mayor Sotelo-Solis, I want to start with you. Is it true the census process has already started?
Oh, very much so. Many people have received the first batch of invitation to take the 2020 census in their mail. It started on March 12th, yesterday. And so a lot of announcements were made yesterday. But this one in particular, sharing that there's 9 questions on the questionnaire, no citizenship question, right. And there's 3 methods with which to turn it in. So this launches the Census 2020 opportunities to have every single person counted. As I shared with you, the twinkle to wrinkle, from 0 to 105. We want every single person.
And again, as you said, I got my note right here. You have yours right there. It is started. Nancy, tell me, why is it so important to be counted? Why is it so important to participate?
The census is only done every 10 years, but it is the basis from which all government funding is distributed throughout this country. So without that government funding, we aren't able to do things like transportation fixes. We aren't able to provide medical care. We aren't able to provide the food that people need. So it's really critical that everybody is counted because those numbers could go down. And if those numbers go down, as we know, the need is always there, and that's always growing.
Mayor Sotelo-Solis, tell me, what could an accurate count mean for National City? Why is that so important to you?
Well, right now we have our latest census numbers is 58,000 people. We know that the demand continues to grow with birth rates and our elders that continue to live in National City. And so when we talk about access to housing, when we talk about access to healthcare amenities, we want to talk about open space. All of those things are based off of the census and the census tract. So it's federal and state funding. It's also to recognizing within our own municipality what resources we need to continue to provide come when the numbers actually roll out. And because there's no citizenship question, because there are trusted ambassadors that are out there, through the United Way, NALEO, the Hágase Contar campaign, all of these elements in the Count Me 2020 efforts really allow us to say this is all of the information will not be used for nefarious purposes by law. If anybody does, they will be strictly, held to the letter of the law.
No, and I think it can't be emphasized more. I mean, if you don't get counted, that is dollars your communities will not have.
We will lose out. Absolutely. Yes, very much so.
Nancy, you wanted to jump in right there.
Yeah, absolutely, because what this is really pointing at in the work that we are doing through the Count Me 2020 coalition is to make sure that the hard-to-count populations are counted because they're the ones that may have barriers or other challenges. We're looking at some of the demographics such as the African American and the Hispanic Latino populations, as well as the disabled, seniors, veterans, young. Those are the ones that have been traditionally hard to count. And so this effort, the Count Me 2020 coalition effort, which includes about 150 organizations.
A huge coalition in San Diego County.
Huge. It is a huge coalition, and coordinating all of those efforts to ensure that we have the most trusted messengers reaching out to those hard-to-count populations is critical to the success of this count.
I just want to make sure I understand this, though. I can answer this on, we know we're talking about coronavirus fears right now, right? I can answer this online?
Yes, absolutely. You can do it under 5 minutes. Let's say 15, but if your computer internet is slow. But really, it's 9 questions that you should be able to answer, as long as it takes you to order your venti drink at a drive-through. And I just want to echo the sentiment as well. It's online. It's those kiosks in National City in particular. We are going to have one at our library, and many municipalities, I know the county announced theirs at their county libraries as well, that allow those people who have no access to internet or slow internet, they can come to our libraries, have somebody help them process their paperwork, and If you want to do it over the phone, go on a little old school, but talk to a person to get that information out. And then once you're done from March 12th, which launched yesterday, to April 12th. But the official day, again, lots of dates that I've just given out, but April 1st, no joke, is the official census day. So we have lots of opportunities to get people.
Again, we will have both of you on again, I am sure, as we continue to go through the census process. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.